As of now, you are an inmate.
I was dating this girl, and I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Karen's in the hospital.
What's taking so long? You think it's bad news?
I'm suing you.
You want to hurt me?
I have a cousin. She can help you out. Trust me on this. This is my cousin. What can I do for you?
This is not good. Oh, mother.
Take off all your clothes.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Essence of Lex. Thank you for joining me again on my Bloom journey. And in honor of Sistas Wednesday, I decided it would be a good idea to review the quick promo trailer for Sistas season 5 and give my predictions ahead of the season. If your predictions are different than mine, leave them down below in the comments. Let me know what you think are going to happen in season 5. Even if they are the same and you have similar viewpoints of what you think will happen in season 5, leave those down in the comments. Let's chat. Okay, in the trailer, Preston is telling Danny that there's this girl he was dating and he's going to ask her to marry him. I think he's talking about her. And if he is, I'm here for it. I like Danny and Preston together. And other than Zach and Fatima, that is the only couple that I'm rooting for, because the other ones, no. So Danny and Preston is the only couple other than Zach and Fatima that I am rooting for, and I'm hoping that they get it together and just go ahead and be together. But we'll see what happened in season 5. Gary is suing Andy. We saw that at the end of season 4. Why he's suing Andy does not make any sense to me. Why we are still entertaining this lawsuit does not make any sense to me, because you bought this penthouse and this car in Andy's name and you gave it to her as a gift. And I'm no lawyer, but I know that a gift is a gift and you can't take it back. And it also goes to show you where his mindset was at, because he gave her those things for something in return. Basically, he didn't truly give the penthouse and the car from his heart. He was using it as a way to get her back, and when she wasn't doing basically what he wanted to do, now he wanted to come up with some scheme to sue her for whatever reason, which doesn't make any sense. If you ask me, Andy should definitely be suing him. I've been going back and watching episodes from season 1 through 3, and everything that he has put Andy through, she definitely should be the one to sue him. But we'll see how it plays out in season 5. I don't think there's a case. They shouldn't waste taxpayer money or waste their money for that, because it's not the case. It makes no sense. But maybe there's something else in there he can sue for. I don't know. We shall see. The trailer also showed that Sabrina is in jail. And that is so sad, because she got dragged into a situation that had nothing to do with her. Her and Maurice. Like, they did not rob that bank. And for him, I knew something was. I knew they didn't just let him out on bank robbery. No. I knew it was something. I knew it was something up his sleeve that he was trying to do. And I kept telling Maurice, do not trust him. Do not trust him. But look where we landed. So, I'm hoping that they're not in jail long. And I'm hoping that it works out really quickly, because that is traumatizing in itself. Like in the trailer, the cop is telling Sabrina to basically get undressed. And basically, that is traumatizing. It has to be traumatizing. And Maurice, I know there's going to be some funny scenes with him up in that jail. He always, no matter what's going on, always try to crack a joke or two. So I know he's going to have us laughing of him being in that jail cell. I can't wait to see how it plays out. But I really hope it doesn't go on for a while, because they don't deserve to be in there. It also shows Karen in the hospital, and Karen's mom is back. Now, the way that it's presented in the quick promo trailer, you would think that Karen had a miscarriage. But I don't think she has a miscarriage. That would just be the simple route. And I don't think Tyler Perry is going to go the simple route. I really don't think she has a miscarriage. So I just don't want the baby to be Zach. And I'm going to stand on that. I don't care what happens, but I really don't want that baby to be Zach. But who knows? We'll see how Tyler Perry wrote it. But also in the trailer, Zach is telling Fatima that Karen is in the hospital. And the question came up on Twitter on should Fatima let Zach go to the hospital. And let's, you know, be adults about this and think of this logically and think of this, you know, with basically not being biased. You know, for the most part, I know everybody don't want the baby to be Zach. Everybody is rooting for Zatima. Like, I'm rooting for Zatima and all that. But let's be, you know, grown about this. Fatima is aware that this baby could potentially be Zach. And she has accepted to just roll with it and deal with it as it come. And so there's a potential that this could be his baby. Knowing that, I think Fatima is going to let him go to the hospital, because regardless of how she feels or how he feels or how Karen feels, whatever the situation may be, at the end of the day, is potential to be his baby. So he should be, you know, involved when it comes to the baby. So I think he should go to the hospital to see what's going on with the baby. I also think Aaron should be there, because at this point we don't know who the baby father is. So I think that they both should be there in regards to the baby until they can figure out who the father is. That's how I think, and that's just me being grown about it. You know, she's accepting it and she's rolling with it, so she definitely should allow him to go to the hospital and go to the doctor's appointments and whatever the case may be until the DNA test prove otherwise that it's not his. So I think that he should be there. And Fatima has, you know, we know she'll pop off and we know this and that, but she also, to me, on the Sistas, is the one that keeps it real. She's real raw. So she's a straight shooter. And she's the one that, you know, she popped off, but she's the one with the most sense, like with the most life sense, the most common sense to me, if that makes sense. Like, in season 4, I think, or was it season 3? I don't remember, but she basically said, you know, this is life. We got to deal with it. So I think her approach to life is the one that has been I think her approach to life has been, for the most part, very real. So we'll see what happens in season 5 as the season goes. Okay, and from the trailer, the thing that I am most excited about is that Fatima and Madam is cousin. Now, if you don't know who Madam is on All the Queensmen show that's on BET+. So I'm loving that they're doing the crossover, and it makes so much sense. I always thought that, you know, Fatima was tied in with the dudes from Chainbreakers, but nope, she tied in with Madam. And if you watch All the Queensmen, you know why I say that. They are, I don't even know how to describe the both of them. So, oh, it's going down. It's going to be epic. I'm loving the crossover. I'm also wondering if Crystal will be on All the Queensmen. That would be great if she can guest star on that show as well. But if not, I'm definitely loving the crossover. So can't wait to see the cousins act up, because I know they're going to act up on All the Queensmen. What people on Twitter was talking about was Amp. Amp he's Madam Nephew on All the Queensmen, but he is also Jacoby on Sistas. So a lot of people were wondering if they're going to kind of mix the two and make Amp/Jacoby be somehow wrapped into being on both shows as well. He's on both shows, but I guess they're trying to see if the storyline will go for both as well, for Amp and /Jacoby. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's just basically 2 separate characters that was just somehow played by the same person. I don't think they're going to include Amp in the crossover with Sistas. But I guess we shall see. All right, so go down this rabbit hole with me, because I definitely know it's going to be a rabbit hole. But Zatima, so basically the timeline of things is where we have some questions, and there's probably going to be more questions as Sistas premiere and more episodes come about. My thing with that is this, like, at what point do Sistas start off? Or I don't know, it's just gonna be a timeline of question, because check this out. So Sistas air October 12th, one episode every week, and we're getting 2 episodes on October the 6th from Zatima, and then Sistas is going to air, and we're going to have seen 6 episodes of Zatima, the first episode of season 5 of Sistas. Then we get 2 more episodes of Zatima the next day, and then there's only 2 episodes left from Zatima. So it's going, timeline is definitely gonna, there's probably gonna be some questions. And you know, Twitter is crazy. I got to stay off Twitter because I absolutely hate, you know, reading descriptions of episodes or of movies sometimes before actually seeing the it air, because sometimes, you know, some of it's basically a giveaway at times. And I was scrolling through Twitter, my Zatima fam, and somebody put up there the 3rd episode of season 5 of Sistas, the synopsis, and basically I think it said something about Fatima think Zach still has feelings for Karen, and she's going to confront him about it. So that is the 3rd episode, and that is going to air October 26th. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Y'all go down this rabbit hole with me as far as the timeline when it comes to Zatima and Sistas. Initially, when I read that, I'm trying to figure out, like, where is the timeline between that? Like, does that happen before they run into N, which is Fatima X, or do that happen after? Like, how is this going to play with the storyline that's on Zatima? So, I don't know, just a lot of questions. I'm hoping that, I know DeVal said, they both said in the interview that they did that don't worry about the timeline and the dates and stuff like that. It's going to all come together. But, I'm trying to figure out when it's going to, at what point is it going to come together? Because for the most part, we have seen pretty much, we will have seen just about all of the episodes of Zatima before we can get, 3 or 4 episodes of Sistas season 5. So I don't know. I read that, and then my mind just started thinking of a whole bunch of other things, trying to figure in and trying to put into what part did this happen. And so I just really wish I hadn't saw that tweet. But hey, I love Twitter, so it's all good. But that's just my predictions ahead of the season from the quick promo trailer that they have out. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in Sistas season 5. Also, let me know what you guys want to happen. Like, are you like me? Do you want, you know, certain of these stories to kind of wrap up and move on to something else? Y'all let me know down in the comment below. I'll see y'all in the next video. We got one more week until Sistas season 5.